It's full of charts and facts and figures and instructions for dancing. But I love it when you read to me, and you can read me anything. The book of life has music in it. In fact, that's where music comes from. Some of it's just transcendental. Some of it's just really done. But I love it when you sing to me. You can sing anything. The book of love is long and boring, unwritten very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped promises, and since we're all too young to know, but I love it when you give me things. You ought to give me wedding rings. I love it when you give me things. You ought to give me wedding rings. You ought to give me wedding rings.
Well, surprise! You can all have a seat. Thanks. First, I'd like to welcome everyone. Each of you is here today because you have a special and important role in the individual and collective lives of Molly and Roger. Getting married in a restaurant isn't the first place that comes to mind when you think of a wedding. But for Molly and Roger, this is the place they first met. This is where their love story begins. So exchanging vows here makes perfect sense. I had the good fortune of being there when Molly and Roger first met and have been able to witness firsthand their relationship evolve as frequent visitors to the market, and I get to occasionally be the tiebreaker on a cooking disagreement. I know we all wish for them a lifetime together of complete contentment, those moments that we wish would never end. The marriage of Molly and Roger brings together two different families. Molly's children, William, Alice, and Johnny, and Roger's children, Jacob and Ella, who cannot be here today, but are here with us in spirit. It is the merging of these two unique storylines so that a new chapter in all their lives can begin to unfold. They've asked me to keep this short, so without further ado.
It's really not that long. So. How we met. Happenstance is the definition of circumstance, especially due to chance. It was less than a year ago when our chance meeting happened. On March 12, 2020, neither of us knew this day would mean the rest of our lives. And this year, we both have been tested and experienced significant change in our lives. The loss of your dad, some of your closest friends, they cannot be physically here with us. There's no doubt they're here with us in spirit. Pending deployment, where I would be gone for over a year, asking you to keep my military uniform safe in my closet, hoping to never bring it out. Cancellation of my deployment, our engagement on July 18, 2020, which we are getting married, and now on top of that now, we're getting married, which I'm assuming that the engagement, that you're definitely saying yes at this point. By the way, backstory, she never said yes. Being welcomed into the Roach family by your mom, Pat, Michael. My decision to retire after 29 years of military service so we can continue our lives together. This life includes 3 littles by our sides. William, Alice, and Johnny. From this day forward, I promise to always be a positive role model. I promise to pick you up whenever you fall down, carry you on my shoulders when you can no longer walk. Wait for it. That's not the punchline, guys. I promise to always help you with your homework, unless it's 4th grade math, because we all know nobody can do 4th grade math. I promise to always play monster with you, unless Uncle Michael's watching college football. And I promise to always and lastly, I promise to show you how a man is to love and treat your mother. I promise you, if you place your trust in me to be your stepdad, I will continue to build upon the special bond we have built over the last year until the day I die. Molly. Why does team sport? I cannot imagine having anyone else on this team but you to spend the rest of my life forever with. I promise you will always be my greatest weakness, and I'll always be your greatest strength. I promise every day I wake up, I'll strive to always be a better man, friend, husband, lover, and confidant. I promise to always cherish the honor of loving your children as if they were my very own. I promise to let you every so often win in leg wrestling. You guys know the backstory to that. She thinks she's the leg wrestling champion. I always promise to keep you smiling, laughing at my ridiculous phraseology and idiosyncrasies while using a Boston accent. I know I'm not a perfect man, but we are perfect together. And I promise to love you for the rest of my life. I love you, March.
Okay, so my frame didn't show up in time.
This kind of stuff makes me mad.
Tomorrow is.
No, I was gonna ad-lib mine, but
That's no very well, actually. So.
no, I stand here today. Well, I stand here today and my heart is beating, racing, because you are the reason. And my mind races because you're the reason that I'm still breathing. You're the love of my life. You make me happier than I could have ever imagined, and more loved than I ever thought possible for somebody to love me. Other than my family. They have to love me. You don't. It's a pain in the ass. And it's something that I thought that I'd lost and that I would never find again. And that hardly ever care to find other than just raising my children by myself, which was very important to me. And here you are making me and them feel safe and loved. And we love it. When we met, I was broken with a huge hole in my heart that will always be there until I meet my dad again. That's never going to go away. But after you and I met, I felt like he almost sent you to me to maybe protect me and heal me. And I kept feeling that over and over again. And it meant a lot. And you make me laugh. You think you're funny? I just laugh but I didn't know that I would even laugh for the longest time. And like in those early stages when I was grieving, you made me laugh because you think you're funny. He is my friend. But, so I really appreciate that about you and that we're going to laugh together for a lifetime. You made my happiness important to you, my protection, and these guys' protection, a priority. And often this is what we all forget. But you, and so many of us here know that this is what we do for our children. It's our priority. And you do that for us. And that's I'm gonna get through this, people. Promise. This is what. I'm skipping a couple lines because I don't want to read it right. Do you want me to read the whole thing?
Yes, read the whole thing. Oh, sorry.
This is how it really goes in the house.
You've made this a priority. You changed your whole life for us. Your very celebrated career and your life to be with us. And that is really important. Noted. Because we are your priority now. Brian needs another beer. Good Lord. But we recognize that we are your priority now, and you prove it to us daily, every day. You prove it to us. And we pledge to you that you are ours as well. To love, honor, respect, and integrity for all of us. Me, Molly, I promise.
Johnny.
Promise to love you, respect you, and honor you. And this new family that we built together all the days of our life. And we hope it is a really long life until death do us part. And I promise that I climb every mountain and swim every ocean. Just to be with you, because that is how we started.
Now can we get married?
Almost.
Ready? Okay. Okay. Take each other's hands. Roger, do you take Molly to be your wife? To play with her, to care for her, to make her laugh and let her cry? To offer your best counsel and give your sincere support, all the love you have to give. Molly, do you take Roger to be your husband? To play with him and care with him? To make him laugh and let him cry? To offer your best counsel and give your sincere support with all the love you have to give?
I'll try. Yes, I do.
All right, who has the rings?
Mom?
No, you give that one to Roger, you give that one to
You
me.
each take them. I'm going to read a little blurb here.
Well, we can try it on.
Molly and Roger will now exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment to each other. These rings are special. They represent the beginning of their long journey together. Your wedding ring is a circle, a symbol of love never ending. It is the seal to your vows that you've just taken to love each other without end. Roger, please place the ring on Molly's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
Son of love,
that I have chosen you
I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else.
with this ring I
With this ring,
believe
I give away.
Molly. Please place the ring on Roger's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else, with this ring I believe in. May these wedding rings be a reminder to Molly and Roger of the commitment that they have just made today, and be a testimony to all the world of their devotion and marriage. We wish for you a love that brings out the best in you, as you bring out the best in each other. One that gives you something to lean on when you need it most, and one that allows you to see each other as you really are. Reminding you while you're together, may you find within yourselves all that you need to nurture your marriage. Finally, we wish for you joy. A joy that makes you laugh out loud. A joy that lights your eyes and fills your souls. And a joy that shouts to the world of your happiness with one another. Molly and Roger, you have heard the words about love and marriage this evening and have exchanged your vows. You have made your promises and celebrated your union with the giving and receiving of rings. It is my honor